On 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me tonight, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, with our Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. DA, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thank you very much. What a great comeback story for Derrick Rose. His resilience over the years of injuries has been rewarded. He says everybody struggles. People pretend like they don't. My down days were on TV, so I couldn't hide. The whirlwind I was in, I always stayed calm. I think that's just part of who I am. It's my character. Kevin?
Good insight there, Dave. Thank you. Well, this seems to be a game that could be very tactical, Greg. Both teams relying on execution in the half court.
And, Kevin, you're going to see a lot of ball movement and body movement, and you can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work. I think that puts so much pressure on the defense with how the game is played. And
an emphasis on coaching, too.
Yes.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup. Mitchell on the wing along with Bogdanovich. O'Neal is out there with Gobert, and it's Conley in at the point. And for Detroit, Griffin is out there with Plumlee. Then there's Grant, and there's Jackson, and it's Wright in at the point. And the Jazz start out with the ball. And here is Conley. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. Screen by O'Neal. Lets the three fly. Sinks the three-pointer.
Oh, the floor's general skills of Conley. I mean, he has a fantastic feel for when his teammates need the rock.
Wright looking around. Griffin against O'Neal. Griffin dishes to Plumlee. Gobert with the block, and he gets it back. Grant finds Wright. Clock is at 3. From deep. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. And Detroit has possession. It's a three-point game. Griffin sets the screen for Wright. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Utah. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
It makes sense. I mean, when you look at where they both finished, there's a reason one team was in the playoffs and the other one was on vacation.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut. Oh, he found the open space from mid-range, just maybe rush his release a little bit.
Here's Mitchell. That one doesn't drop. The Pistons go the other way with it.
I mean, simply an incredible postseason performance from Donovan Mitchell. The team went out in the first round, but he put the scoring load on his back. One of the best displays of offense I've ever seen in the postseason. Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
All right, it's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. His last outing with 20 points. Takes the 3. And it's Mitchell missing. You know, Greg, you look at the numbers that Mitchell put up in that series. Simply amazing.
I mean, he was putting up 40, 50-point games like it was nothing. At times, the guy looked unguardable. Truly one of the young stars to come out of the Orlando bubble.
Oh, no hesitation to get it to the rim. He uses his height advantage to convert the easy.
Conley with it. Now Wright defending. Conley surveying the D. Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Now the pass to Plumlee. The Pistons working the ball around now. Over Gobert. A miss that time would have put him up. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Utah Jazz. And here's Bogdanovich for three. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Jackson finds Wright. Grant outside. O'Neal against Griffin.
And Blake Griffin, the combination of power and agility, that guy is a handful inside.
Yeah, G.A., he can finish with either hand. He favors that right block, and he's got an array of moves down there to keep you guessing.
Detroit shooting their first free throws of the game. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And when Griffin is healthy, he's an effective player, a double-double threat who's tough to match up against.
Outside Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. They grab their own miss. Outside Conley. Trying to end the drought. That shot off. And the Pistons now going the other way. And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
And Griffin with the score. The assist by Jackson. Griffin's got 5.
Now, he continues to flourish from these in-between spots. I mean, Griffin, he knows he can sink it.
And it's Conley penetrating. Count that one. Now, Wright really played well against Phoenix in his last outing. Grant outside. Griffin against O'Neal. Griffin's shot is off. So for the Jazz, their last game, a win against Milwaukee. Knocks it loose. Now here's Wright. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Grant. Here is Plumlee. Passes it to Griffin. 6 on the shot clock. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute tonight.
O'Neal with it. And Griffin picks him up defensively. From outside the arc. Conley's shot is off. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Mitchell passes to O'Neal. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Derek Favors checked in for Gobert.
And here's a look at some numbers for Mason Plumlee. Last season's performance for him. Last season, put up about 7 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all they need, especially in tight games. 1 or 2 plays can make all the difference.
Now, here's Mitchell. Last game we saw him score 32. That puts them in the lead.
And that's Mitchell at his best, playing the quarterback on this offense and leaving the D grabbing for air.
Wright with it. Conley picks him up. Plumlee with the screen. The feed now to Griffin. Over Mitchell. Sinks that one from the post. Griffin's got 7 points.
Look at that. Griffin is such an incredible talent. He's made a living off finding ways to score through contact.
Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. Shoots over Grant, and Wright pulls it down. The Pistons lead it. Pass to Grant. Right side, Griffin. For the three. The rebound by the Jazz.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Conley dishes to Favors. And here's Bogdanovich for three. Plumlee with the rebound.
You got to give him credit for his confidence. I mean, he hasn't hit a single shot this quarter, but he still keeps firing.
Grant outside. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Over O'Neal. Again, Griffin missing. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Utah. They trail by one. Conley with it. Guarded now by Jackson. From deep. Rebounded by the Pistons. Plumlee's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Now here's Wright. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Drills the three-pointer. And the Pistons lead by 4.
The timing, the execution. I mean, that's outstanding initiative from Griffin on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
On the wing, Mitchell. Outside, Favors. Bogdanovich finds Conley. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Griffin a screen on Conley. Right, the pass to Griffin. Over O'Neal. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Greg, you played over a decade in the NBA. Is there an opening day that you remember most that sticks out in your mind?
No doubt. The very first time I put on that Knicks jersey, you know, your rookie year, the game was in Orlando. I got to play 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, especially on a really good team. And it was an awesome experience. That was a moment you had dreamt of your entire life if you grew up wanting to play basketball, man, and I was pumped.
That's a great story. Stewart's checked in for Detroit. Rose comes in for DeLon Wright. The Jazz also changing it up. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Favors. And it's Clarkson in for Mike Conley. He's off on the second. Jazz trail by 5. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. The pass to Clarkson. Gobert with a screen on Griffin. Can they get it? And the rejection by Jackson. Pass to Rose. Here's Stewart. Grant outside. Passes to Griffin. Gobert with the block. The Jazz shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. Mitchell dishes to O'Neal. Mitchell with it. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
The Jazz making a switch here. Niang's checked in. Detroit leading by 5. Rose looking around. Stolen by O'Neal. Here's Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Clarkson kicks to Mitchell. Back to Clarkson from the arc. Bay pulls it in. Detroit's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Gobert with the block. Back to Mitchell. Niang passes to Clarkson. He dishes it to Mitchell. Clock at 6. Over Rose. The Jazz with another miss.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Mitchell.
Check Donovan.
He kicks it to Gobert. Rose against Mitchell. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Hits it from three-point range.
You know Clarkson loves to drive, but he's also improving from distance.
Now the Pistons with it. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Derek Favors checked in for Utah. Utah trailing here. And here is Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now here's Rose. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Grant gets a wide open look. Connects from three-point range. And the Pistons lead by 3. Utah shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. There's the pass to Favors. Clarkson kicks to Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
There's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Now here's Grant, coming off 31 points last game, and stolen by Favors. Mitchell outside. Pulls up. But they recover it. Blake Griffin getting it done for Detroit. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And always interesting to hear from Donovan Mitchell, who recently spoke about the team's progress.
Everybody had their expectations of what we should be or will be, but at the end of the day, we got to be able to focus on us. Obviously we went through a little bit of a rough patch. We're still figuring things out, but we can make adjustments and continue to build. And I think we're playing great basketball. I think we're doing things the right way.
And Greg, Mitchell's going to be right in the middle of it, leading the way.
And on top of everything else he does, he's elite at getting his own shot. We've seen him carry this team offensively at times. Boy, he is special.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pistons?
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. They'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
So on the floor for Utah, Favors and Gobert, the tough pair inside. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Conley, and it's Niang in at the small forward position. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Kicks to Clarkson. Plays it up and banks it in. Clarkson's got 5.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Blake Griffin had 2 more knee surgeries last season. Pistons coach Dwayne Casey said that the year before, they rode him like a cheap horse, in Casey's words, to make the playoffs. Griffin acknowledged his load may need managing down the road, saying, "I'm a believer in science. I'm going to listen to them and let them lead the way." Guys?
Smart perspective. David, thank you. Jackson, he's checked in for Rose. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Niang. And the Jazz, another three. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
They get a hand on it. Now Conley. Gobert dishes to Clarkson. Shoots the three. Rebound, Detroit. Outside Jackson. Floats one up. He lays it in.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Pass to Clarkson. Favors with a screen on Jackson. Launches it. And another three for Detroit.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. From 13. No good that time. Good work defensively by Conley. Jazz trailed by 3. Dishes it to Favors. Nice ball movement by Utah. Favors with a screen on Jackson. And it's Conley penetrating. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. The Jazz again can't hit it. Passes it to Mikhailuk. Stolen by Clarkson. Outside Conley. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice.
And that's just the veteran leadership Conley gives this team. I mean, it's tremendous, isn't it? An effective two-way player with a high basketball IQ.
And so Mike Conley nails both of them.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Pistons have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Pass to Bay. With the second effort, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
The Pistons shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Now here's Conley. He has 6. Here's Clarkson. No good from outside.
Well, I mean, I think he better come up with some different ways to get his points tonight, because the 3, not one of them, ain't working.
Here's Mikhailuk. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Dumboya with it. Shot clock at 5. And there's the drive. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight. The first free throw is good. So he gets them both.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Now here is Conley. 6 points for him. Here's Clarkson. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Luke, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Now let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. Rudy Gobert is second.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
First free throw is good.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
The Pistons making a change here. Griffin's checked in. Bogdanovich is checked in for the Jazz. He hits both from the stripe. Jazz trail by 8. And here is Conley. 6 points for him. Here's Bogdanovich, and it's blocked. Outside Jackson. This one for 3. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Man, they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
And now it's looking like it's going to be their night. I mean, the lead keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Let's see the stat sheet here on Mike Conley, how he performed last season. Averaged about 14 points, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, GA, I like it because he's not overcomplicating things. I mean, he's just playing to his strengths and taking what the defense gives him.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Utah Jazz. 11-point game.
Sekou Doumbouya showing flashes of his potential.
He's a rangy, high-flying small forward. He's still figuring it out, but the physical tools are off the charts.
So both teams making some changes here. Detroit on D. That one good for 2. Mitchell's got 8.
And that's tough. What else can the D do in that situation? Mitchell just locked in.
Grant outside. Jazz trail by 9. Outside Bogdanovich. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Here are the Pistons with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. And there's the pass to Griffin. Over Favors. A nice shot by Griffin. Griffin's got the lead up to 11 now for Detroit.
I mean, that's a good contest on Griffin's shot, but his mechanics won't be rattled that easy.
Pass to Mitchell. Here's the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 11.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Passes it to Griffin. Over Favors. The kick out to Wright. Sinks the triple. And the Pistons lead by 11.
Amazing awareness. He's committed to keeping his eyes up and teammates involved. That's the type of player Griffin is. Mitchell
against Wright. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Royce O'Neal's checked in for George Niang. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Diaz, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. Pistons have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. Well, free throw drops for Griffin. Jazz trail by 11. Now Mitchell. 14 points for him. He takes it in. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
For Utah, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. Greg, compare the times when you played as an NBA player with a lot more contact and a lot was like go on the floor to what we're seeing now when there seem to be a lot of whistles, a lot of stoppage of play.
I mean, there's no doubt about it. You know, you got to allow players to defend. And if they're in a legal guarding position, let them do their job. You know, eliminate the cheap ones. Part of the issue, though, partner, is now so much of the game is played on an island, right? You don't have the crowds that you typically would see guys in back in our era. There's more space. The court, in that sense, is bigger. You're out there kind of on your own, man, and these guys are crafty at drawing fouls.
It's never been harder for a defender. Now here's Wright, and the layup's good off the glass. Wright's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Clarkson passes to Favors. Favors with the screen. Here's Mitchell, and
And what a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
This is his third trip to the free throw line.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line no matter the situation.
The Jazz making a switch here. Gobert's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook. And now a chance to check out Bojan Bogdanovic. He had a strong showing last season. 5th for free throw percentage. And with that effortless stroke, he climbed all the way to the top 15 in three-point percentage.
And yeah, he was money from the charity stripe. Only a handful of players shot a better percentage last season. Tremendous asset. Now here's Griffin. His last outing, 16 points for him.
I mean, you better give Griffin credit. He's outstanding at forcing the issue, getting the defense to whack him.
Pistons have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Here's Clarkson. He has 5. Pass to Gobert. Back to Clarkson. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Let's take a look at the players who were the best on the glass a season ago. 4th, Rudy Gobert.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Grant kicks to Rose. The Pistons working the ball around now. Wright finds Griffin. The kick out to Rose. Takes a 3. O'Neal with the rebound. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Utah. Screen by O'Neal. Great D that time from Griffin.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
Out to the right wing. Grant, right side. Back to Rose. From past the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Rose has got the lead up to 12 now for the Pistons.
Oh, uses the threat of his drive to create looks from deep. Rose is such a smart offensive talent.
Gobert dishes to Clarkson. Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 6. Gobert down low. Grant on him. Here's Clarkson. Rebound by the Pistons.
He's been cold, and it's been hurting him. The D, I mean, was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
Left side Rose. Here's the 3. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Plumlee is checked in for Detroit. Jazz trail by 12. Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 19, and he comes up with the deuce. Mitchell's got 21 in the game.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
The pass to Plumlee. To the middle. Here's Griffin. Hits the front of the rim and out. For Utah, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Bogdanovic passes to O'Neal. Now Bogdanovic. The 3. Blake Griffin pulls it in.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. For the Pistons, rebuild has been a dirty word. With all their injuries last season, staying in the playoff picture was out of the cards. This summer, with their highest draft pick in a decade, the Motor City is hoping it will be back in the fast lane soon. Guys?
Building up that talent base. Thank you, David. And that one's good. Wright's got 7 points in the game.
as the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
O'Neal kicks to Clarkson. There's the dish to Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Wright finds Plumlee. Outside Rose. There's 45 seconds left in the first half. Shot clock at 3. Wright the pass to Griffin. Offline with his 3. Jazz trailed by 10. Clarkson on the wing. He's covered by Grant. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Good leaper. Clarkson, he'll make you pay if you let him get to the rim.
Detroit's gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. 15 seconds left now here in the second. Rose with the ball. Shoots over Clarkson. Misses the chippy right there.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
And so is Detroit, holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've done a lot of great work from long range. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Joined here with Quinn Snyder. Coach, your team has faced a lot of firepower from outside. How do you keep them from getting those three-pointers off?
Well, one, they're making them. Hopefully we can get them where they're not open and they're contested and see if they're making that many of them then. But they're getting them a variety of ways. We just got to be better.
Play outside-in defense, right? Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. It was a closely contested first quarter for Detroit. At its highest, their lead topped out at 5 points. They were firmly in control in the second quarter, and their lead stands at 8 here at halftime. Taking a look at the Pistons, Shaq, what did you think?
Well, the perimeter shooting is the reason they're ahead. I think we'll probably see more of that in the second half, especially if they can stay hot. Man, that's so hot, I got to take my suit off.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Jazz.
Well, they just didn't produce enough offense. I don't know if it's because they were expending so much energy on the defensive end, but clearly they have to take a look at this. What plays are we calling? And how can we improve that? And they have to do it fast, because if they don't, this game is going to run away from them.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
So it's Detroit now. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for the Pistons, they've got Grant. Plumlee out there with Griffin. Then it's DeLon Wright. And it's Jackson in at the shooting guard position. Griffin. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul goes against Utah.
Okay, nice move by Griffin. Give this guy credit. He's added so many moves to his game.
For Detroit, they have been shooting right around 75% at the line. 9 of 12 so far. And that one misses. Greg, so many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas, it must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, playing in front of so many people, has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The Jazz shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Detroit leading by 6. Pass to Jackson. Here's Griffin, guarded by O'Neal. Griffin's shot is good.
The offensive arsenal of Griffin, so dangerous, especially when it seems he can't miss from anywhere.
Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Right, the pass to Griffin. Over O'Neal. And he can't bank that one in. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 6. Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Gobert. Jazz passing it around. Here's Mitchell. Griffin grabs the board. Griffin's got 4 rebounds in this game. On the wing, Jackson. Picked by Griffin. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Jackson's got 5 points so far.
And that's an area of strength for Jackson, his ability to score in the paint. He's got a multitude of ways to get that ball in the basket.
Plumlee with the steal. Right with it. Conley picks him up. Launches a 3. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got 5 rebounds tonight. Mitchell outside. Shoots over Grant. And Grant sends it back. Griffin dishes to Wright. Pass to Plumlee. Jackson in the corner. Lets it go with a 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Screen by O'Neal. Mitchell passes to Conley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. 9 points in the game so far.
Oh, man, the timing, the precision. Conley is ready to fire as soon as the ball hit his hands.
To the inside. Griffin can't get it to go in. Jazz trail by 5. The pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. His 3-pointers off the mark. Detroit's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Took him no time at all on that one. Griffin's got 23 points.
Like to see that kind of range from Griffin. He's got a nice stroke for such a physical player.
Now, here's Mitchell. 28 points for him. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
2 shots. Foul. 2.
He's been getting to the line. Now his 6th trip in the game.
Not sure where it's gone, but he's lost his confidence at the foul line.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one.
And he's letting a lot of points get away at the free throw line tonight. It's got to be frustrating to have all that hard work not pay off.
He hits the second from the line. Jazz trail by 9. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Bogdanovich looking around. And Grant sends it back. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
But he recovers it. O'Neal dishes to Conley. 4 on the clock. Back to O'Neal. A 3 from Bogdanovich. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Grant.
And entering the league as a complimentary scorer, Bogdanovich put up 20 points a game last year. That was a career high in the 4th straight year that he improved his scoring average.
Now here's Jackson. He has 5. Gobert with the block, and he's able to get it back. And he gets it to go. Griffin's got 9 points here in the second half. Pass to Gobert. He kicks it to Conley. Gobert with a screen for Conley. He dishes it to Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Gobert, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can. And now we get a chance to check out Donovan Mitchell. Last year, getting it done. Last year, averaging 24 points per, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And he does so much for this team, but it starts with the way he leads the offense.
Yeah, he's willing to take on the scoring load, and he's more than capable of delivering.
Now here's Wright. He's got 7. Tipped away. Here's Conley. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Gobert finds Conley. Now Mitchell fires the 3, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. Pistons leading by 6. Right outside. Here's Griffin, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Griffin's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only getting strong.
And the Jazz call time here. Blake Griffin really making a difference here.
Oh, yeah, no question what they'll be talking about in this timeout. They need to figure out some way to slow him down.
for the Jazz. Favors comes in for Gobert, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mike Conley. Pistons on defense. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Grant. Good, nice job down low. And it's an 11-point Detroit lead. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Detroit?
Well, they played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the skills to prove it.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Now here's Wright. Bogdanovich missing his last shot. Griffin finds Wright. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Utah. Passes it to O'Neal. And here's Clarkson. 7 points in the game. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And the Pistons making a change here. Rose is checked in. Wright outside. Pass to Griffin. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. And while we have a chance, let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season. 5th on the list, Bogdanovich.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Clarkson kicks to Favors. Clarkson against Rose. It's good, and the Piston lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Clarkson.
Solid on defense right there, but Clarkson using his height and length to full advantage.
There's the pass to Plumlee. Looks for O'Neal, gets it to him. High post Favors. Kicks it to Mitchell. Driving the lane. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Clarkson. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Griffin's got 6 rebounds in the game. Plumlee sets the pick for Griffin. 6 to shoot. Right from outside. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Jazz trail by 9. Three-pointer. Shot's good by Clarkson. Clarkson's got 12.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
Now here's Griffin. Stolen by Clarkson. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And now it's just a 4-point Piston lead. The Pistons have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Tries from 10. Doesn't go that time. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Passes to Favors. The Jazz working the ball around now. Mitchell outside. Takes it inside.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line. He misses the free throw. George Niang, he's checked in for O'Neal. And he ends up missing both free throws.
That's not like him at all. I mean, he's been so steady up into those.
Connects from three-point range. Jackson's got 8.
I mean, so experienced. I mean, tell me something Rose hasn't seen on the court. I mean, he reads the D like a book.
The drive by Mitchell. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
The Jazz have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. And that one misses. Pistons leading by 5. Pass to Okafor. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Jazz making a change here. Conley's checked in. Outside Jackson. Bogdanovich against Grant. No good on the 3. Jazz trail by 5. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Here's Jackson. He's got 8. And the pass to Grant.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Pass to Conley. Outside Favors. Stolen by Rose. Pass to Bay. Back to Rose. Pass to Grant. Here's Bay. Knocks down the 3 ball. Bay's got 11 points.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Conley against Jackson. Favors with a screen on Jackson. Okafor with the steal. Now Rose. He's got 5. Fires from deep. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Bogdanovich has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
And as he gets older, we've seen Derrick Rose coming out of his shell a bit more. Early in his career, he was wary of strangers and the media.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for the Jazz. Royce O'Neal comes in for Bogdanovich. Pistons on defense. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. O'Neal a screen on Jackson. Here's Conley. 2 points. That one goes. 11 points in the game. And growing up, Derrick Rose protected by his family from the dangers of Chicago. Then, Greg, after starring at the University of Memphis, he was drafted by his hometown Bulls.
Anointed a savior from day one. You talk about a life under the microscope. Sports writers picking him apart, rabid fans wanting a piece. In a lot of ways, it's probably better for him not playing in Chicago.
Conley, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Conley's got 7 points for the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Rose, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Oh, man, he'll find a way to milk every point possible out of every possession, and if that means Rose has to get physical, he'll do it. Yeah, and Derrick Rose, Kevin, with a new beginning after knee injuries derailed his career. He said, look, if load management had been around back then, he might still be a Chicago Bull.
Mitchell, he's checked in for the Jazz. The free throw off from Rose.
Coaches love a hard worker like Rose. I mean, he values every possession and brings a strong focus to their offensive efforts.
Okafor trying to get open. Rose, no good. Jazz trail by 8. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Clarkson passes to Niang. Clarkson kicks to O'Neal. O'Neal a screen on Jackson. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
He's gone 5 of 8 free throw shooting in the game. There's 10 seconds left to play in the third. Outside Rose. Here's Okafor.
And what defense there from Gobert, putting that wingspan to work and not allowing anything easy inside.
Blake Griffin getting it done for Detroit. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Utah, Favors and Gobert, the tough pair inside. Mitchell is out there with Jordan Clarkson, and it's Niang in at the small forward. Favors finds Mitchell. Here's Niang, knocked away. Shot clock at 6. Clarkson on the wing. The 3. And no good that time. Pistons leading by 5. Jackson deciding where to go with it. A floater, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. They get Derek Favors.
I like the fact that Jackson just takes on the defense there, plays with real fire, and really forcing the defender to foul.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, and the versatility of Jackson's game. He's a super confident kid who certainly has the potential to be a star.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Jazz trail by 6. Now, here's Clarkson. Inside. Here's Favors. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got 7 rebounds in the game. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. From deep, Rose. Rebound, Utah.
Not his best day from three-point range. I mean, just one in the first half and still looking for his first here in half number 2.
Clarkson finds Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Rose. The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Excellent setup by Clarkson. I mean, hits his teammate where he could do something with it.
And it's Rose with the ball for Detroit. 3-point lead. And there's the pass to Bay. And it's Rose penetrating. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, that's the burst that fans love to see from Rose. He's got a knack for blowing by defenders.
Jackson against Clarkson. And that one is hammered home.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Former first-team All-Rookie after being picked in the second round. Clarkson, a draft day steal.
Outside Rose. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Shooting two.
And the first one drops. And so he hits both. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Jazz trail by 4. Pass to Mitchell. Takes a 3. Cans it from downtown. Mitchell's got 42 in the game.
And the three-pointers is becoming a weapon for him now. You can see it. I mean, this is his second of this half. Third overall.
Rose against Mitchell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Oh, there's no off switch on Rose. He continues to attack the defense, and then he gets them to compromise.
Shooting two.
And he knocks down the first one.
I like that he's playing with an edge here in the second half. I mean, he didn't get to the line once in the first half.
And both free throws good for Rose. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Passes it to Clarkson. Back to Mitchell. To tie it up. Niang, no good.
They came close there to tying it up.
That was a really important possession, especially at this stage of the game. Painful miss.
Griffin a screen on Mitchell. Mitchell against Rose. Into the lane. And the layup falls. Rose has got 10 points here in the second half.
Oh, I like how reckless Rose can be on the drive. He knows he has the agility to overcome contact.
Favors with a screen on Jackson. Clarkson against Jackson. Rebound by the Pistons. Griffin's got 8 rebounds in this game. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Jackson. Stolen by Clarkson. Dishes it to Mitchell. Mitchell is double. Here's Gobert. Bay pulls it in. Detroit leading by 5. At the elbow, Griffin. fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
He's a minute close to the rim. When Griffin gets the ball and in the position he wants, you got to whack him.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Griffin.
Boy, it's been so hard to watch at times. I mean, he's missed so many of his foul shots tonight. Good to see him finally come through there.
Michael Conley, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And he can't hit the second. Jazz trail by 6. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. Now the pass to Clarkson. Takes the 3. The Jazz with another miss. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Mikhailuk. Outside Jackson. Shoots over Clarkson. Jackson gets the bucket. And the Pistons lead by 8.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
In the perfect timing, with the small lead, they're doing all they can to protect it.
Now, here's Clarkson. Will it go? Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
He's really turned it around here in the second half. I mean, his offense has returned.
So both teams changing it up here. Throw good. Clarkson. So it's the Pistons now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Mikhailuk. On the wing, Jackson. Here's Mikhailuk. Pistons passing it around. And stolen by Bogdanovich.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Outside Jackson. Passes it to Mikhailuk. Rose with the ball. Just 5 to shoot. Plumlee with a screen on Clarkson. Changes up, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the foul goes against Utah.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. DeLon Wright, he's checked in for Rose. And Utah with a change here, too. Mitchell, he's checked in for Mike Conley. Good on the second free throw. Clarkson with the ball. High post Favors. Now the dish to Mitchell. Mitchell is double. Back to Favors. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And he's good on the 3 ball. Bogdanovich has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Pistons. It's a 3-point game. Here's Mikhailuk. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Utah's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Pass to O'Neal. And here's Bogdanovich to tie it up. Drains the 3-pointer. Bogdanovich has got it all tied up now for the Jazz.
And Bogdanovich is a consistent shooter from outside. Once he's in rhythm, he's comfortable from firing from beyond.
Now here's Plumlee. Here's McKinley.
Playing the revenge card right there. Trying to get those 3 points right back. Didn't work.
Mitchell against Wright. Mitchell's shot is good.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Out to the wing. Grant the pass to Plumlee. Grant outside. And Wright kicks to Jackson. Back to Wright. 5 to shoot. They need this. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. And the Pistons lead by 1. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Blake Griffin.
Well, when you break the 30-point mark, your impact on the game is going to be huge. And he's been the go-to guy, calling for the ball every time down, going hard, refusing to play it safe.
The Jazz making a switch here. Gobert's checked in. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
The pass to Clarkson. He kicks to O'Neal. Mitchell outside. A stupendous finish in traffic. Mitchell's got 46 points.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Right outside. They double-team Griffin. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. O'Neal's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Clarkson dishes to Gobert. Back to Clarkson. Jazz passing it around. Gobert finds Mitchell. Mitchell is double. Clock at 6. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Rebound by the Pistons.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
The shot's good from Griffin.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
Now, here is O'Neal. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Off target from three-point range. Griffin a screen on Gobert. Right, the pass to Griffin. Puts up a 3, and that one's good. Right. Now it's a 4-point Piston lead.
Oh, the passing is an underrated part of Griffin's game. He likes keeping his teammates involved, and his vision is better than people think.
Here's Clarkson, and he converts the layup. Clarkson's got 22 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Michael Conley, he's checked in for the Jazz. Here's Wright. Pass to Plumlee. Grant outside. And here's Griffin, guarded by O'Neal. They double-team Griffin. Here's Grant. Oh, good with the triple. Utah trailing here. Down low. Here's Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Pistons. Passes it to Plumlee. Grant outside. To the middle. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
Conley finds Gobert. To the paint. Here's O'Neal. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 5 assists in the game.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
And there's no better feeling coming up nails when the stakes are high.
Now here's Plumlee. That one, no good. Gobert with the defensive effort. Right against Mitchell. Utah with the ball. And here is Mitchell. Elbow shot is on the way. Again, the Jazz score.
Great mechanics from Mitchell on that one. You can count on him when he's at that range.
Griffin against O'Neal. Plumlee with a screen on O'Neal. Here's Griffin. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Well, they've played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the skills to prove it.
And I also love what they've done defensively in terms of closing out to the shooters, getting a hand up, just making them feel a little uncomfortable on the offensive end.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1. Griffin hits them both.
Now that's big free throws from a player they depend on in those situations.
Right against Mitchell. O'Neal is screen on right. It's blocked. Griffin looking it over.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
On the first, and that gives them the lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
Gets them what they need. Could have been better, but they're out front.
Griffin kicks to right from deep. Can't hit that one. And Utah the other way now. Mitchell outside. Conley with the 3. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Here's Wright. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Griffin draws the double. Back to right. Pass to Bay. He feeds it to Plumlee.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Now, here's Mitchell. Defense is right there. Now the pass to O'Neal. O'Neal is screen on Griffin. Yes!
And Bogdanovich, a talented scorer, likes getting involved down low.
Now, right. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so it's Utah who scraped by with a win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike, you guys really came on in the second half. What changed?
We just started playing basketball again. I told the guys at halftime that we can't just turn it on and off. We got to be able to keep the pedal to the metal, and guys came out and were defensively focused, and guys were making the double extra plays to get defensive stops.
Well, defense is obviously your team's calling card. Congrats on the win. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.